Couple of guys from the club.
Oh, when?
Well, I hooked up with them last Sunday with after X-rated bingo.
Wow, so you literally bent a couple of guys at the same time.
Look, if this makes you uncomfortable,
No, I love you and I want you to be happy. And honestly, I'm a tad jealous of those two. Was it two or more?
dude, remember my father taught English. I don't say a couple if I mean three or more.
Right, right. Anyways, yeah, I'm jealous. But also the thought of you having sex is giving me a boner. And I kind of want to know what happened so I can kind of live vicariously through you right now.
Evan laughs and is about to tell a salacious story when something on TV gets his attention. He is not happy about what he is seeing.
Oh my God, they're letting Bin Laden's siblings fly out of the country now. What the fuck? Flights are being grounded, and the only people allowed to leave the country are the family members of.
Evan, relax. I know you always get on your soapbox, but just take a moment to breathe. You've heard the expression black sheep of the family, haven't you?
Yeah, though in my family's case, it would be weirder to have a white sheep in the family. That's why we really don't keep in touch.
I've met two of his brothers and one of his sisters. They were nice people.
How did you meet the Bin Ladens?
While I was working at the Pentagon.
Wait, why the hell were their Bin Ladens visiting the Pentagon?
Older Evan and Smith walk back in.
Anyways, I'm glad we're speaking again.
Me too. Look, I gotta run. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yes.
Evan and Kyle exit.
And we resumed right where we left off, talking every day online, watching the same shows on TV. He was the first person I would talk to every day, and the last person I would talk to before going to bed every night.
Not to dwell on unpleasant subjects, but when did he die again?
2003. I didn't know right away. One day we were talking online. Next day it stopped. I figured he was dead, but I wasn't sure. And then a few years later, I just did a Google search. Googled his name and stumbled upon his obituary. And it was from around the time he vanished from my life.
Alice enters dressed all in black and reading the obituary.
Kyle worked in the computer lab at SUNY Potsdam for 15 years. He is survived by his loving mother and father and fiancée Alice. Fiancée? Fiancée?
The obituary seemed to have been written by his parents. They rewrote the parts of his life they were uncomfortable with. He was now straight, and cause of death? Pneumonia.
Alice is now joined by Janet, has two beers in her hand.
I can't believe he's gone.
Janet, what do you think happens when you die? Like, heaven and hell. Do you believe in any of that stuff?
I don't know. I've never believed in anything I can't see.
Smith, do you believe in an afterlife?
Never thought much about it, but I have been places where I feel a presence, so I guess I do.
So, Janet, you believe this is it? The world we live in right now? Like, there's no such thing as the human soul, just this physical body which falls apart and rots over time?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a bleak and depressing outlook, don't you think?
What's so bleak about it?
Ceasing to exist. Nothingness.
It's no different than before you were born. Can you remember before you were born? You had no consciousness then, now did you?
Wait. You know who could absolutely remember before they were born? Shirley MacLaine.
I naturally like the idea of heaven, but hope there isn't a hell.
So where would the bad people go? Would you want Charles Manson to go to heaven?
Of course not, but
But what?
well, maybe a place where people can go to be repentant and be redeemed and then go to paradise type place like everyone else.
Wait. Even the likes of Charles Manson?
Yes. Even the likes of Charles Manson or well, I guess that's kind of like the Catholic concept of purgatory.
Purgatory is a perfect example of what I hate in organized religion. Remember there was a time when the Catholic Church actually told people they could pay them so their loved ones could leave purgatory and get into heaven? A disgusting money-making scam.
Well, there's more to it than just that. If the worst of us, like a Hitler or a Stalin, can go to purgatory, atone for their sins, and if even they can be saved, then there's even hope for you and me.
Actually, I have to get back to the house. Dad's been with her all day taking care of her.
I thought they were sending people from hospice to help.
They come in for a couple of hours every day, but my mother really can't be left alone. I mean, she's up in her favorite chair, but it can sometimes take my father and I an hour to get her into a comfortable position.
She really can't move well.
No.
Look, I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Older Eben and Smith exit. Alice and Janet by now are sitting on the floor. Both women are very drunk at this point.
And then there's the whole, concept of eternity. How does that not scare people of faith? Even eternal bliss in heaven. I mean, think of it. Never ending. Never changing. Have you ever heard anyone speak of something in real life that took an eternity or seemed to go on forever that was any good?
I always liked the Native American idea that the souls of our loved ones live on in the earth or the trees and watch us. Or is that Wiccan? Or both? Or...
Yeah. Or I see that moth I see flying. That could be the transmigrating soul of one of our ancestors on their way to
Where?
What?
You were saying the moth was on its way to...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alice takes the beer bottles from Janet.
I think you've had enough now.
Blackout. Scene 3, Eben's parents' home, present day. There is now a chair in front of Eben's computer. Mother sits in the chair asleep with an IPAP mask on. Mavis is on the bench, which is once again the living room couch, reading a book to Mother.
Sylvia then wandered around Simon's apartment when she stumbled upon an open passage behind his bookcase in his private library. She was curious. She knew if he woke up and caught her snooping around the apartment, he might see her as desperate. He might never ask her out again. Good stuff, huh? But she pressed on and wandered into the secret room. The walls were black, save for one accent wall, which was bright red. She then noticed a cage and what happened to be dog masks on 3 rows of shelves on the bright red wall.
Older Eben enters.
Where's Dad?
He was tired, so he went up to bed. I was just reading to your mother. Some wild shit.
Older Eben looks at the book.
You're actually reading this to my mother?
Yeah, I know it's just smut, and badly written smut at that, but still fun.
Oh, I know. I used to love those Up All Night bad movies USA showed at 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah, like Bimbo Cop.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I loved that one.
Second one was kind of a letdown, though.
Yeah. Anyway, how's Mom doing?
Oh, about the same, really. She keeps drifting in and out. She and I actually were having a conversation for a couple of minutes today, but then, well, oh, you know how it is.
Yeah. Look, thanks for being there for us now.
Your mother's my best friend. Look, do you want me to get you something from the kitchen?
No, I'm fine. Well, why don't you just go home and get some rest? I've got this now.
You sure? I mean, if you need help.
It'll be fine. How much sleep have you gotten lately?
2 or 3 hours a night.
You need your rest too. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Have a good night. You take care.
Mavis exits, leaving her book on the couch. Father enters.
Evan, I thought I heard your car. Is Mavis still here?
No, she just left.
You need me to help?
No, I got it.
Okay. I guess I'll head up to bed. Just holler if you need anything.
Thanks. I will.
Okay, well. Yeah, I guess I am rather tired. Good night.
Good night.
Father exits. Older Eben sits on the bench and picks up the book. Curiously, he opens it and begins to read it.
Suddenly Sylvia felt Simon slap her ass. You've been a naughty, naughty girl. Go get me that riding crop from the corner there. Sylvia reluctantly did what she was asked. You're not going to dump me then? She asked, with her lip quivering. Simon twisted her wrist, saying, Oh, that all depends on how you behave now. Yikes! Oh, yeah, Mom, Mavis can read the rest of this shit to you. I'm not going to.
Thank God. I never was in favor of burning books, but...
Can't believe it's been on the New York Times bestseller list for so long. Wait, what? What? Mom, are you awake?
You better hide that unicorn before Ricky gets home, Lucy.
Okay. Mom, okay, I'll get rid of the unicorn.
Good idea, Ethel.
Mother begins snoring gently. Older Eben sits back down. He yawns.
Can I have some French toast?
Older Eben walks up to the chair.
Mom, you awake again?
Yes, I want French toast.
Okay.
Older Eben starts towards the dining room table.
This is the best French toast you ever made.
She's asleep.
Older Eben sits back down on the bench.
Did the Queen like the French toast?
Oh, Mom, you are the queen around here.
Older Eben lays down and dozes off himself. Younger Eben comes running in with the stuffed dog Grandma was holding in the first scene. Eben treats the stuffed dog as if it were a real dog. He's like a child playing with a new puppy.
Oh my God, Macduff. I haven't seen you since...
Since I was 14.
Wait. If you're here, where's Grandma? Oh, Macduff. How I've missed you.
Grandmother enters and stands by Mother's chair. Eben looks around but doesn't see her. He suddenly shifts all of his attention back to the dog.
Still a child, really. So easily distracted.
What? I thought I heard... I don't know.
Older Eben wakes up. Eben and Grandmother exit.
What? Oof, wow, that was a weird dream.
Mother begins talking. She is speaking unintelligible gibberish. Older Eben walks up to the chair. Mother is talking to two imaginary people at each side.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. You're going to pull from under this arm, and you're going to pull from under this one.
Wow. Even with imaginary people, she's still the one in charge. Well, she's more like her old self right now than I've seen her in a while.
Okay, now, on a count of one...
Mother's language is once again unintelligible gibberish, but she continues to give instructions to the two imaginary people standing next to her chair.